From FBC. I believe this is the third time that the coalition government within its 3-year term has made reshuffle or realignment. Just what prompted the coalition government to make this reshuffle?
I just want us to perform really well and understand what's happening and what's going to happen in this last lap of 1 year that's before us. We're going to be dealing with constitutional changes, possible electoral provisions changes, as well as the completion of the Truth and Reconciliation work as we continue the cleaning up after the Commission of Inquiry and its recommendations. So you'll notice that there has been an amalgamation or consolidation of agricultural functions to the Ministry of Agriculture. There is no special ministry for sugar, the sugar industry. That's all under Ministry of Agriculture now. And there were some reports from some of the outlets about those two ministers not being informed. No one was informed until they were called, but the release had to go out as there was a lot of people speculating. So we had to go ahead and give out a statement. And those two that said they didn't know what was going on were right, but they were out of Suva on duty. They have since called to clarify their position, and that has been resolved.
So speaking of speculation, one of the things that was brought up by the public is performance review. Was that also a key factor into these changes?
No. Output review rather than performance review. I was not getting what I expected, and I felt, well, it was not the fault of the ministers and those in the ministries. It was the fault perhaps of the allocation of the portfolios.
What is your expectation with these changes made within the next few months?
Better delivery of the services, and we have clearly defined performance indicators, which will have to be monitored by the ministers and executed by the civil servants.
So it's Ili from Fiji Village. Just your comment regarding the police officers who are involved in drugs alleged. What is your comment on the statement made by the Brigadier General Mano Ngandai to take over the investigation? As the PM, what's your comment on that?
What's happened to Mano?
Those police officers who are involved in drugs alleged.
Allegedly, yeah.
And the statement that was made by Mano Ngandai yesterday, the Brigadier General from BlackRock, for him, if he can take over as to lead the investigation. So as the PM, what's your comment on that?
I'm not aware of his statement, but I'd prefer to have a look at that statement and the implications, and also we have to verify the reported incidents that he is commenting on.
So, and also on Mr. Siroratu's comment on the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and what he said is that they are more on the reconciled part instead of the truth to be told. And what he also mentioned is that as the PM, you should come out and stated that who was behind the coup in the 1987. So what can be your comment on that, sir?
He's not on the commission. It's up to the commission to ask me that.
So just back on the drug issue, do you support the military taking a leading role in Fiji's fight against drugs, as suggested by Brigadier General Ngandai?
Not leading, supportive role to the police. They will have to cooperate with the police in the execution of that role, and they understand very well that they can work with the police.
Is there clear coordination between the Ministry of Policing, the police, and the RFMF in responding to the drug threat?
As far as I'm concerned, there is a very clear understanding between the two ministers, and I do not have any doubt that the heads of the operational heads of the two arms, the policing arm and the military arm, can cooperate very well in that. They've been trained, and all their professional life is on the understanding that there will come a time or times when they will be required to cooperate and work together.
Does the government take seriously the allegations that some police officers are linked to some
There are
drug
allegations,
networks?
and they'll have to be proven. It's up to those who are making the allegations to make reports, not just make allegations. Make the reports to the investigating arms of government that they can substantiate those allegations or throw them out as pure speculation and allegations.
There have been some screenshots of these messages that has been proven and are now under investigations.
Well, they are under investigations. And no one is guilty until proven.
Sir, did you have a meeting with the Joyce Aviation Academy? What with what have been stated by the Minister for Aviation, Sitiveni Rabuka, on the safety standard should not be compromised. Did you try to intervene? And
Yes, I tried. I tried to tell him, look, this thing involves a lot of people, and I had asked that they solicit the support of the ICAO, International Civil Aviation Organization Authority, to come in and audit our safety requirements. Take it out of Fiji, get somebody else to look in, because we could have vested interest with all the operator, the regulator, and government.
So just the last question for me. What is being done by the Fijian government to address serious issues and allegation against Grace Road regarding human trafficking in the U.S. Trafficking in Persons report? If action is not taken, Fiji could get some of their aid and support suspended. What is being done in relation to the Grace Road investigation, and what is the delay?
Government as such cannot interfere with investigations, nor with the court processes after investigations. They are independent functions. But if the United States of America has grounds for on some of their citizens who are involved, and they would want them extradited, we have extradition agreements with the United States of America, and we will oblige.
Final question for the Prime Minister.
So I'll take us back to the reshuffling. My apologies. We would like to understand what are the strengths that Miss Honorable Linda Tambuya and Moses Mbulitavu will bring to the new portfolio, and how will this help with the climate and disaster response?
The climate one will be, Honorable Tambuya is very passionate about the environment and climate change, and so has been Honorable Mbulitavu. But the actual functioning of that and the professional angles will be very adequately handled by P.S. Michael, who will go with the responsibility under Honorable Tambuya. Mbulitavu going to regional development. Those are the areas where the implemented policies of government affect or relate to our concerns for climate change. So he's going into the implementing agencies of the various policies and objectives of our climate change, climate action.
I have one last question too, actually. I'll just
How many
merge it
questions?
into one. I'll just merge into one. We're approaching the end of the year, and what do you think about the year so far with the work that the coalition, with the year so far, the work of the coalition government? Was it your expectation? What were the hopes, and did you expect this outcome?
We expected headwinds. We expected partisan interest to come, and I had to make sure that partisan interests do not interfere with national interests.
So just on the Grace Road, you said you cannot
Okay, we have to wind
interfere.
down.
On the Grace Road issue, you mentioned you cannot interfere. Are you worried about how this will affect the country's reputation?
Yes, we are, and that is why we are hoping all the agencies involved in the investigation, prosecution, and actual judgment of those cases that have been brought this far will act expeditiously in the interests of the country.
So just lastly from me, in terms of the
Police, the F-Course has called for a commission of inquiry into the police. What is your view
Into
on
what?
that? Commission of inquiry into the police,
Who has called for that?
the F-Course,
F-Court,
Yeah.
Fiji Council of
Council of Social Service.
Who have they called to do the investigation?
They have just made a
Have
public.
they just made a public
Yes.
announcement?
What is your thoughts on that?
When it comes to me as a recommendation from the Council of Social Services, we will look at it. I just want to let them understand very clearly that we will not interfere with their activities, nor should they interfere with government activities.